Right now, my biggest fear would be us rolling out AI solutions too soon, that the clients don't adopt and that they don't renew after, like, let's say, a 12-month license. So all of the departments here will be using AI agents to automate tasks, starting from the most repetitive and working our way up. We're not doing this to lose jobs or to fire anybody. So we're all going to be AI engineers instead of level 1 help desk.
But attorneys using AI will take other attorneys' work where they're not using AI because things needs to be better, faster, more quality, more speed. Have a skill and you can be helpful, useful using your skill. You are never out of work. Yes, the problem happens when you don't have the skill that the marketplace is looking for.
Welcome to AI by Design podcast. Brings MSP leaders into real, unscripted conversations about innovation that actually works. Hosted by Kaila, it's focused on turning AI into measurable business impact.
Hi, Carlos. Welcome to my show.
Thank you, Sunny. Thank you for having me. It truly is an honor to be on your podcast today.
Yeah, no, thank you. And this is a new series that AI by Design with Kaila. And I'm so glad to have you on my podcast today. Let's start with your origin story because, I've been to Prada, much deeper level of understanding and respect for you and Marissa, what you guys have built, what you guys have done. And I want to share that with the world. So can you talk to me about how you started this and where you are today?
Yeah, sure. I think you always hear that story of IT companies starting in someone's garage or basement, and this one's no different. I was 19. I was in my parents' basement. I used to joke I was driving around Atlanta with a book bag and a Red Bull doing residential consulting back when I had wet behind the ears. I was really young. And our first big contract was with Bell South doing DSL installations for escalation. So it just really grew from there. We really grew on referrals in Atlanta. Just did a good job, tried our best, and just kept expanding the business through our referral base just kept growing and growing. And eventually we just we really got into medical at an early phase of our business. We got into the medical space prior to it being the hot space to be in. So we were really fortunate in that regards. And we just kind of been riding that wave ever since. Now we are right around 40 employees. We have staff overseas, as you've helped us put together. We're coast to coast. So it's been an amazing journey. And the best part about it is I get to do it with my family, right? My sister runs the company. My brother works for us now. And it's always was the goal for it to be a family business. And it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. One thing I would say is you have to have good partners. It was one thing I realized early on. Remember, I grew through referrals. So I learned very early on at that age that having the right partners to grow with was really what was most important. Picking the right partner that you trust, that wants to see you succeed, and it's mutual growth, both at the same time. So,
yes. So what I heard you say is that you started in the garage, and then there are a lot of stories, and I think maybe some other time I really want to share that, a couple of hundred servers story that you shared with me. Our topic today is AI, that how we are thinking about practical AI in the MSP space and as MSPs. And the way I think through this, especially for entrepreneurs and leaders like you, where there have been a lot of other technologies. It could be cloud, it could be cybersecurity. We had to transform in the past, and we can transform again. This is just another peak. We have gone through a lot of those peaks, and this is just another one, right? So we will get through this as well. My question now for AI is that how are you thinking about AI today as a MSP leader? And what is the challenge that you see in terms of the biggest challenge as a MSP leader?
Yeah, absolutely. Like everyone else, we are trying to figure out how to monetize a solution and put it in front of clients and demonstrate an ROI to the client, right? It's so right now, my biggest fear would be us rolling out AI solutions too soon, that the clients don't adopt and that they don't renew after, like, let's say a 12-month license. Because right now, you know, the way I look at this is you're going to get one opportunity with your existing client base to do this right. So we are focusing on the governance security side first as our AI journey, and really becoming an AI first MSP, and just the concept of client zero. I have to keep telling my staff it's not patient zero, it's client zero. Two very dramatically different things, but everyone keeps saying we're going to be patient zero. I'm like, no, no. So we're trying to adopt AI in all the different departments of our organization, right? It's not just the technical side. The technical side, that's obviously we know what we do there. But I'll tell you, the some of the biggest initial value was using it just for our socials, right? Just for content and keeping our socials up to date, and coming up with that content on a daily basis quickly. It's been great. So all of the departments here will be using AI agents to automate tasks, starting from the most repetitive and working our way up. The reason we're doing it this way is really I need my staff to get in their minds how to identify those opportunities for clients. And the best way to do that paradigm shift in their mind is to do it internally, right? The initiative is going to be for all departments to start rolling up to central services what those opportunities are internally, and it's really getting their mind around that concept, right? It's not scary. We're not doing this to lose jobs or to fire anybody. So we're all going to be AI engineers instead of level one help desk. So the opportunity just from the career path for the staff is great. It's really just shifting their mindsets, right? This is the direction we're going, slowly shifting out of the concept of us just being a help desk provider, right? We're an intelligence provider. So we have been fast tracked with Microsoft to get the Frontier badge, Frontier accreditation, right? Depends on what you want to call it. So we've started that program with them, and some of our partners are helping fast track that for us. So we're excited about that. And getting our solutions off of the ground this year, hopefully by second quarter.
Yeah. So what I heard you say is that AI is not going to impact jobs of those people where they have the skills, AI skills, right? I think during the last connection call, we talked about AI is not a software, it's a skill. And it's just about developing a skill. And if you have a skill and you can be helpful, useful using your skill, you are never out of work. Is the problem happens when you don't have the skill that the marketplace is looking for. And I talk to a lot of law firms, and we say, oh, it's going to take probably attorney's job. I'm like, no, it's not going to take attorneys' jobs. It's going to take attorneys that will develop AI skill along with their skills that they have. People or attorneys using AI will take other attorneys' work where they're not using AI, because things needs to be better, faster, more quality, more speed. And attorneys using AI as their unfair advantage will take over work from law firms where they are probably not using AI. Same thing is true with every single other industry. It could be healthcare, researchers who are using AI to analyze data. The speed is going to change. And so every single profession out there, if they know AI, they're embracing AI, they're using it as their leverage, they will just do better. And it's just like any other technology. People were worried about computers taking jobs to other things. It's just a skill. As long as you're developing a skill, your skill will be helpful, useful, because right now, the biggest need out there is to develop AI systems, and you don't need to be a too technical person to develop AI systems. everyone can learn, from vibe coding to just so many. It's much easier right now to develop a system using AI tools. And it's about learning how to use tools, how to think. Basically, thinking is going to be more useful now.
Thank you for watching the AI by Design podcast. Stay tuned for more conversations at the intersection of AI, leadership, and innovation. Follow us on our channels and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.